On her wedding day, she exposed her fiancé in front of everyone. But what happened next destroyed 4 lives in seconds. Right before she said, "I do," she pressed play on a video that was never meant to be seen. And trust me, by the end of this story, you won't know who the real villain is. Ava Bennett looked like she had the perfect life. Beautiful. Smart. Engaged to Ethan Cole. A man everyone described as safe. And that was the problem. Safe. But distant. Predictable, but empty. 5 months before the wedding, everything changed. One night. One conversation. One man. Marcus. He didn't ask for her number. He said, "You look like someone about to make a bad decision." Ava should have walked away. She didn't, because Marcus wasn't just different, he was the kind of man who makes you forget who you're supposed to be. What started as harmless texting turned into late-night calls, then lies. Then nights she couldn't explain. And slowly, Ava fell for him. But here's where the story flips. She wasn't the only one cheating. Please like and don't forget to click the subscribe button. Ethan had a secret too. Her perfect fiancé was living a second life. Her name was Lena. They met at a business event. No pressure. No expectations. Just honesty. Something Ethan hadn't felt in years. And one night turned into something real. Not just physical. Emotional. Dangerous. Now think about this, Ava was sneaking around with Marcus, while Ethan was building something real with Lena. 4 people. 2 relationships. 0 honesty. And none of them knew they were all about to collide. 2 weeks before the wedding, Ava found out. Not because Ethan told her, but because he forgot to log out. One message. That's all it took. "I miss you already, I miss us." From Lena. Ava didn't cry. She didn't scream. She smiled. And whispered, "Okay, so we're both liars." That's when she made a decision. Not to leave. Not to confront him. But to destroy him. She called Marcus that night. Told him everything. And then said something he didn't expect, "I'm still going to marry him. But not for love. For revenge." On the day of the wedding, while Ethan was waiting at the altar, completely unaware, Ava steps forward, takes a breath, and says, "Before we continue, there's something you should all see." The screen lights up. Messages. Photos. Proof. Ethan and Lena. Ethan panics, "Ava, stop." She looks him dead in the eyes. "No, we're being honest now." And then she drops the second bomb. "Since we're telling the truth," she points into the crowd. Marcus steps forward. "That's the man I've been seeing." At this point, you think the story is over. It's not. Because suddenly Lena walks out. Yes. She was there too. And what she says next changes everything. She looks at Marcus and says, "You told me you loved me." Ava freezes. "Wait. What?" Lena smirks. "Marcus and I go way back. Now everyone's exposed. Everyone's guilty. Everyone's broken." The wedding ends. No vows. No love. Just silence and consequences. Months later, Ava was sitting alone in her apartment holding her phone, then her phone buzzes. Unknown number. She hesitates, then opens it. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if we had told the truth from the start? No name. No clue who sent it. Ava stares at the message. She didn't reply to the message. She stared at it for a long moment, then locked her phone and slid it across the table. For the first time in a long time, there was no noise in her head. No lies to keep up with. No one to impress. No one to deceive. Just truth. Messy. Painful. Real. She stepped outside into the cool evening air, took a deep breath, and kept walking. Not toward Marcus. Not back to Ethan. And definitely not toward the woman she used to be. Just forward. Alone but finally free.